Hey, my name is Aditi and I will be presenting my case study on McDonaldization. One of the most common aspects of today's society is the constantly changing atmosphere. New and exciting things are coming up every now and then, while the older ones are slowly being fossilized by the pressure of keeping up with the new ones and the competition between the two. In an ever-transitioning society, numerous technological advancements take place that may threaten the human effort that goes into anything, be it working a 9-to-5 job, studying in institutions, or even going to restaurants, by being more efficient, consistent, and audience-pleasing than humans. To describe this aspect of growth, George Ritzer wrote a book in 1993 and called it The McDonaldization of Society. Now, what does McDonaldization actually mean? Well, in popular culture, words are often shortened and joined together to give the listener a better sense of connection between two subjects. In our case, we can describe McDonaldization as a Mac word, a word which is either an official marketing term or sometimes a neologism with a negative connotation. George Ritzer defines McDonaldization as the phenomenon when society adapts the characteristics of a fast food restaurant such as McDonald's. McDonald's opened in 1955 and its popularity quickly spread because of many reasons which we will come to at a later stage in the video. The main reason as to why the author coined the term McDonaldization is because of how quickly and efficiently McDonald's changed people's eating habits and revolutionized the fast food restaurant market not only in the US but the whole world over. McDonaldization suggests that modern societies are, in many aspects, becoming increasingly standardized, predictable, and uniform. A German sociologist, Max Weber, proposed a theory of rationalization in which he stated, "One can achieve all things by calculation." Taking forward this idea, Ritzer used the influence of McDonald's to put forward a new theory based on similar principles to describe rationalization as having four factors: efficiency, predictability, calculability, and control. The way in which the hamburger chain prepares food for consumption is taken as an exemplar of Max Weber's theory. Let's tackle these four factors one by one. What is efficiency? You know your desire of things to be efficient if you've ever gone to a restaurant and thought that the food was taking too long. Fast food restaurants like McDonald's are preferred over other restaurants or even home-cooked meals because they can provide meals in as quick as 5 minutes. This not only makes the customer happy and well-fed, but also profits the business as more food goes out in less time, thus increasing sales. Efficiency is, to quote Ritzer, the optimal method for accomplishing a task. In the example of McDonald's, it is the fastest way to get from being hungry to being full. Efficiency in McDonaldization means that every aspect of the organization is geared towards minimization of time. Now, familiarity is always appreciated. For this reason, McDonald's all over the world have similar menus and almost identical restaurants, so that customers are guaranteed no surprises. Ritzer described these aspects of predictability as standardized and uniform services. According to him, predictability means that no matter where a person goes, they will receive the same service and product every time when interacting with the McDonaldized organization. Coming to calculability, it revolves around the idea of quantifying the requisite objects. McDonaldization developed the notion that quantity equals quality, and that a large amount of product delivered to the customer in a short amount of time is the same as a high-quality product. This allows people to quantify how much they are getting versus how much they are paying. Organizations want customers to believe that they are getting a large amount of product for not a lot of money. Workers in these organizations are judged by how fast they are instead of the quality of work they do. This aspect of rationalization is more in focus than the others because it reflects the basic behavior of society in terms of demanding more goods for less expenditure. The last aspect is control. The technology we have today ensures that our food is cooked the same way every time, and so this control refers mainly to control over non-human activities. Control refers to, as per Ritzer, standardized and uniform employees, replacement of human by non-human technologies. McDonald's has had an influence much wider than over just fast food restaurant culture. Purchasing power parity, or PPP, is the theory that currencies will go up or down in value to keep their purchasing power consistent across countries. Adapting to McDonaldization of society overall, The Economist created a light-hearted guide to whether currencies are at their current level, called the Big Mac Index. Using this, PPP exchange rate between two countries is obtained by dividing the price of a Big Mac in one country in its currency by the price of a Big Mac in another country in its currency. McDonaldization has also taken a metaphorical hold on educational institutes. The four factors of rationalization that were discussed previously can be applied to institutes as follows. Efficiency is when students take a multiple choice test or quiz, and the students are graded instantly. The results are collected, tabulated, and entered in an online gradebook automatically. This saves instructors that much time in doing all these tasks manually for each student. Predictability is when students expect one professor to teach exactly similar to another, while also using the same teaching tools and resources. Calculability is when what needs to be achieved and what can be measured is the primary focus, which in our case is the grade we get in a class. What way we do the assignments culminate into one grade at the end, and that's our primary focus to pass the class. Control is when standardized tests are conducted and specific rules are set, such as come to class on time, read textbook X, or even wear the uniform daily in schools. Such instructions set a certain amount of control on people associated with the institution. To sum it all up, McDonaldization is a way of describing a perfectly rational society. Whether it's accurate or not is up to the thinker. Leaving you with some food for thought. Think about, is McDonaldization good for society as a whole? Is it successful in achieving a perfectly rational global community? And at the end, how will it affect our future? Thank you.